Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to the campaign 1890, playing as the UK. Now, since I last recorded, I have gone up to version 94, so I now have the ability to move ships. So click right mouse button to on port to move ships. So I could move them to ports from Plymouth to Portsmouth. So let's move. I basically want most things in Portsmouth. New Haven could take a couple. Sunderland can take a lot. So can Rosyth. And already have a fair amount at Scurvekano. So I basically want to shift any ships. So see here, I've got 6 torpedo 8s and a battleship in Liverpool. Let's move them up to Scurvekano. I do like that. I do like that graphical representation of the ships moving around. Kind of cool. And then we have ships here in Barry. Actually going to move them right forward to Dover, I think. That's Thunderchild and Brisk. Basically, so that I can try and power project a little bit more onto the Germans. As I seem to recall, we do have, we've got a few repairing, and we've got more building. And okay, so it changes their status to in the sea, rather than, sea control, so available, so they're moving around. Presumably that means if they're moving, they're not available for a mission. But let's hit up next turn. Germans lost 4 transports. Okay. So yeah, Portsmouth we have 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and 4 torpedo boats. But we now have that torpedo boat. I'm going to move the Quail to Sunderland. And I'm going to move the Vigilance still under repairs. Got a heavy cruiser here. Can move her to Sunderland as well, actually, the Andromeda. Still no missions. They have designed a new battleship though, which is kind of cool. How's my research going? Yeah, so we're not too far off getting a new hull, which would be nice. I do have those new. I do have those new 11-inch guns. So what I'm thinking is I want to have a quick look. Oh, you get a weird little noise. That's fun. I was just wondering if I could make an 11-inch version with those. Oh no, there are still Mark 1s. Thought I'd unlock the Mark 2s. Never mind. Bin. I thought I'd unlocked the Mark 2s. Yeah, I have. Maybe they're not available for cruisers or something. I'm not sure. Guess go on to the next turn then. We've got a bunch of new light cruisers. I forgot where I built them. But their status will be different. They'll be in being. I built them all in Portsmouth. Okay. That's fine. I think if we deploy... Yeah, 1 to Hull, 1 to Sunderland, and 1 to Rosyth. So let's send Porpoise. Dartmouth. Juno, just so that I have a light cruiser pretty much everywhere. That should be fine. We have more ships under construction. Yeah, we're going to get some heavy cruisers soon. And then we'll get some more battleships. And that should hopefully let me start to blockade the enemy. But we have a couple more missions. Okay, what are we looking at? Convoy and a battle. 3 heavy cruisers and a light versus 2 heavies, 2 lights, and 2 torpedo boats. And I'm defending, okay. And a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser. Okay, let's do the cruiser fight first, because it's possible that they're not going to engage. Northeast. Okay, we're headed that way already. But you know, these little ships, they've been pretty successful. They're little Splendids. Ah, there they are. Turn, smoke. They'll almost certainly turn around and head away. That's what's happened before when a light cruiser has met a heavy cruiser. And we'll be into fairly typical when we meet a German stern chase. ISIS has a regular crew, which is pretty nice. The Germans have veterans, fancy, and expensive. Score a hit, it's not the best. Now we score a hit back, and flooding as well, that'll slow them up a bit. Wow, quite a lot of flooding, 3 compartments. It's a bonus. The Lippert is turning now, not heading directly away. She's turning back again now. But that will have lost her a fair bit of speed. What's she able to do now? 14.6. 20. Another hit. Very nice. She's doing that weird kind of half turn again. She has pumped out all the water though. Getting there in terms of range. Now down to ×3 speed though, which is not the best. Really wish we could just access ×5 and 10 and 30. A little bit further away, especially earlier on, but another hit. Very nice. My light cruisers, of course, pretty heavily armoured. More heavily armoured than their heavy cruisers, which is quite funny. So even though they do have those bigger guns, 6-inch, doesn't help them that much. Just need to get you in torpedo range. Come on. How far are we now? 1.4. bit of damage to the secondary tower. Nice and close now. 1.2. If you get a torpedo shot from the bow launcher, you can take it. It will force them to move around. Oh no, lost a gun. Oh no, it's one of the ones on the back. It's not the end of the world. See, we're starting to take damage now, which is not the best. Oh no, they hit the captain. Rude. Come on. Just not close enough. Oh, did they actually take out the front facing guns? No, they didn't. Wondering why they weren't firing. There we go. Pretty close now. Ah, no, not a flooding hit. Oh, I took out a torpedo as well. I don't know which one. Try and figure that out. Rear torpedo. Right, front torpedo out. Good. Forward torpedo. Will force them to avoid. Took out my funnel. No. On him. It's not a great angle to fire the starboard launcher, I'll be honest. Can always wait for the front one to reload if we want. Maybe I can actually get up the inside. That would be nice. It's turning hard now. Torpedo away. Lovely. Right, that'll cause them some problems. Can't use the rear launcher, annoyingly, because they blew it off. And I don't think I've killed them. More's the pity. So, time to circle away if we can. No, that's a lot of flooding. Stop it. Yeah, now they have good crews and they're actually able to hit. This isn't quite as easy as it used to be. I think another hit on the rear torpedo launcher. Although, again, it's hard to be sure. They can do 5.3. We can do, well, we're doing 7.3, but we should be able to speed up a little bit. Maybe get them again. Keep them flooded. Took out another torpedo launcher. I think they're just hitting the same rear launcher. Hard to tell though. No! Why is flooding so bad suddenly? Right, give them another torpedo. I know it's no good shooting them in the back. But... oh, it did actually hit. Took in another engine. Of course, a little bit more flooding actually. That's actually surprising. Lost basically all the guns. Come on. Let's get him. Please. It's going to be mutually assured destruction, isn't it? Oh, that's the last engine. I'm going to find that flooding very hard to deal with now. Just cause some flooding on the front. Perfect. Moving away. Sure, start launcher can work. Port launcher even. No! Is that one of the ones they took out? Fire! God damn it! Dun, dun, dun. No! That was a miscalculation. Well, I had a torpedo loaded and ready, but I didn't. No! What a nonsense of a fight. Come on, starboard launcher. Starboard launcher. Give me a starboard launch. Please? Yeah, thank you. Blew out another bulkhead and sunk. Oof. Well done to the ISIS for actually making that kill. Even if it was a pretty tough one. Oh, and one thing I have been meaning to do is to click this. So just to keep our ships crewed up, because a couple of them are a little bit low. Right, let's do that convoy. So, Andromeda and Gibraltar, with Amethyst and Brisk against 3 heavy cruisers and a light. Okay, let's go. So that's quite a chunk of the remaining German fleet though. Oh, and I got a couple of torpedo boats. Lovely. Enemy spotted to the east, so in front of us. Okay. Alright, transport's just running away. Good. Now, the torpedo boats can be pretty effective, actually. But we'll just have to hope. Ooh, veteran crew on the heavy cruiser. That's pretty nice. transports are turning around and headed away. Now, visibility is pretty rubbish, so we might just end up stumbling right into them. Brisk is veterans, regular on the Amethyst, veterans on the Andromeda, veterans on the torpedo boat, the Thorn. Quail has seasoned, very nice. Enemy in sight. What are we looking at? One of the heavy cruisers. Okay. Quail, you're up first. Poor old Quail. This is much, much harder to pull off once the enemy can actually hit you. But let's try it. They are turning away. Quail is taking a lot of damage. Just gotta stick with it, Quail. Right, no. Go. Shoot. Come on. Oh, fuck. Right. Thorn. I think could make a run on the Coronel. Good angle. Fire when ready. Brisk actually has gotten into a pretty decent position. My heavy cruisers are still trying to work their way up because they are slow. Torpedoes away from the Thorn. Get out. I think that's going to miss, annoyingly. You know, they really shouldn't at that range. A miss. Still though, well, if they're gonna spend all that effort trying to kill the torpedo boat, I'm not going to mind too much, because Brisk and Amethyst might be able to get the jump on the Veneta there. Frankfurt taking a little bit of damage. Right, that's a good shot. Fire. We'll force them to turn away, but I'm kind of hoping because they're already on a port turn. No, they have magic steering now, apparently. Damn it. Brisk is being subjected to a lot of fire doing this. Comes starboard. Prep taut. Oh! What happened to you? 4-inch! Went straight through the main belt. Blew a big old hole in the ship. Well, fire a torpedo at her anyway, would you? Want to make sure she sinks. Brisk. You need to get out. Yep, torpedo away. Sunk. Good stuff. Right, it's another German heavy cruiser out the way. Risk should be okay. Should be able to make a getaway. Move back and protect the convoy a bit. Frankfurt dead in the water. Bit weird. There we go. Just move again. Might be able to torpedo. She does have that front launcher, which I need to be careful of. Torpedo away. Flash fire. Boom. Not a good day for the Frankfurt. Day for it to be the Frankfurt tall. Okay, 2 heavy cruisers left. Amethyst is going to struggle against that. Because she's fast enough to catch them, but the heavy cruisers are not. I'll try a front launcher attack on Deutschland here. And close. No, not that close. Torpedo away. How? How did you miss? Right, rear launcher. Rear launcher. Thank you. Ah, that also missed. Oh my word. Amethyst having some issues. Possibly just Deutschland being really, really good at avoiding. Send her a third one. See, again, I would not have shot it that way. I would have shot it much closer to them. Because they're clearly on a turn. But it is going to hit, so I'll shut up. Deutschland takes a hit. Ooh, not quite sunk. Amethyst should be able to finish it off. You may fire a torpedo on the Coronel though. Gibraltar. Right, Amethyst. The angle. Slow up. Actually, Gibraltar might be able to just fire the starboard launcher. She does have one. There we go. Perfect. And then rear launcher on the Coronel. Yes, there we go. Okay, all of Gibraltar's torps are out. Oh, did Amethyst fire off a torpedo as well? She did. Alright. Andromeda. Torpedo, please. It's quite a lot for the Coronel to avoid now. Unsuccessfully. And sunk. Beautiful. Well, that's a result that I can live with. Losing a single torpedo boat to sink 3 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser. I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here with that success, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.